plants early in their garden's development so that only unpollinated female plants are grown.
Marijuana grown out of seeds produces plants that are either male or female. It's usually 50-50, but in the beginning you never know whether a plant is male or female. Male plants have little balls that produce a fine dust called pollen. Female plants have little hairs. The idea is that these female plants catch the male pollen. Whenever a male pollen hits a female hair, the plant starts to produce a seed. Female plants contain the energy to produce thousands and thousands of seeds. When you keep away the males continuously, the female plant gets very annoyed and starts to produce thousands and thousands and thousands of white hairs in the hope to catch some male pollen, which of course never happens.
To determine the sex of marijuana plants, take cuttings and mark them. Put the cutting on a light regimen of 16 hours darkness and 8 hours of light. They will flower. Whichever sex the cuttings indicate, the clone parent will too. An alternate method of finding the plant's sex is to provide it with 12 hours of total darkness each day for 2 weeks. Female plants produce teardrop-shaped balls called calyxes at the nodes between leaf and stem, each sprouting 2 white hairs or pistils. Males produce clusters of balls referred to as pollen sacs at the branch internodes. Growers discover the plant's sex by looking for male and female flowers. Males usually flower first. Growers sometimes find it necessary to use a magnifying glass to identify the male pollen sacs. Another identifier is that the female's leaves begin to grow closer together, forming a strong stem which will hold the clusters of flowers and later the ripening seed. Growers leave only healthy female plants in the garden. When plants are established and sexed, a garden can be perpetuated by taking cuttings before plants flower. This process is called cloning. Clones offer gardeners the advantage of uniformity. If all are taken from the same plant, all will have uniform genetics. This means that all of the plants will grow the same way, ripen at the same time, and have the same taste and potency. Clones can flower as soon as they reach 12 inches, so cloning can shorten the total growing time, which normally takes 90 to 130 days from seed to harvest, to only 10 days. Clone mothers can be viable for a few years if not attacked by bacteria